Hello everyone, this is the Blue Dragon Gamer and we are playing level 5, Chum World. First we need to get there.
Look out, Chum World! Here I come!
Let's start with looking at our to-do list. We need to win the porthole plunge game, win the Inflato game, on top of the spinner, on top of the Ferris wheel, catch Plankton if you can, win the Chum Hut game, to the tippy top of the big top, catch 25 jellyfish at Chum World, gather 225 doubloons in Chum World, and find the Dutchman's treasure. Now we can always use the ferry to get back to Bikini Bottom. For now, don't worry about the clown in front of the tent. We'll be talking to him later. Here we see a costume tent. Let's use it to change into our fishing gear costume so we can start catching the jellyfish. Now to start exploring. Watch out for the roller coaster as it goes by. In the center is a pair of pants if you need to recover. Be careful not to fall in the water. Don't worry about this way for now, and instead, let's go talk to the clown.
How is this game played?
Okay, the Inflato game works like this. The balloon is surrounded by 4 buttons. You gotta slam all the buttons really fast to blow the balloon up and pop it. Do you need me to repeat that? Start stomping!
All we need to do is hit the 4 buttons really quickly. This completes winning the Inflato game. As you can see, the clown has run off. Here we see another clown. Let's go talk to him.
What do I need to play this game?
All you need is a good throwing arm to play the porthole plunge. You gotta try to plug a ball in each of the 3 portholes on the side of the ship. Understand? Keep your eye on the anchor and start shooting hoops.
Sounds simple enough. Let's give it a try. Just need to watch out for the anchor.
That was luck, all luck. I mean, nice job there, sport. Here's your prize.
This completes winning the porthole plunge game. Like with the other clown, this one runs off too. Now to head over to the Chum Putt game. Here we see another clown along with the costume tent.
Do I just roll around to play this game? I can do that.
The object of Chum Putt is to roll this ball to the top of the course. But you've got to hit all the goals along the way. So, do you want to give it a try? Let's get this ball rolling.
Before we play the game, let's go around and collect everything. Now some of the clowns here aren't friendly, so we'll need to take them out. As you can see, there are some fans around, so we will need our reef blower, which is also what we need to move the ball. Don't forget about the jellyfish in the green water. This time it is okay to fall in. That should be everything, so let's get on with the challenge using the reef blower. Remember to hit all the goals along the way. Now going across is rather difficult, so I recommend going around. Otherwise, you'll probably end up having your ball fall back to the bottom. This way is much easier. This completes winning the Chum Putt game. Now to continue on ahead. First thing we need to do is find a costume tent to change back to our fishing gear costume. Be sure to get the few doubloons that are inside the boat. There we go, now we can start catching the jellyfish. At the top here, we find a pair of pants if you need to recover. Be sure to break the barrels inside the opening because they contain doubloons. Again, we have some more unfriendly clowns to defeat. This completes catching 25 jellyfish at Chum World. This way leads to the big top, but before we can head inside, we need to deal with that clown that was in front of the big top entrance at the beginning. was a bad jump. Let's try this again. This completes on top of the spinner. Now for the Ferris wheel. This completes on top of the Ferris wheel. Looks like Plankton is in here. I guess he must be off at lunch, so we'll have to come back later. This way takes us back to the beginning, so now we can go ahead and talk to the clown in front of the big top.
You are one tough customer. But Plankton gave me specific orders not to let you into the big top.
Listen, clown, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Orders are orders, but maybe we could make a deal. I'll light 5 targets nearby, and if you can extinguish them all really quickly, then maybe I could use it as an excuse to leave this door.
Light 'em up and stand back.
Before we can extinguish the targets, we need to change into the Mermaid Man costume. Now we should be able to hit the targets.
I beat your challenge, clown, so take your stinky breath elsewhere. Come on, shake a fin, move it.
With him out of the way, we should now be able to enter the big top, but first let's change back to our fishing gear costume. Here we see some clowns shooting out of cannons, which will give us an idea for later on. This completes gathering 225 doubloons in Chum World. Again, we have some more unfriendly clowns to defeat. Here we see a clown with a doubloon in front of him. Just get the doubloon and he will disappear. Here we find another costume tent. This just takes us back to the spinner and the Ferris wheel. As you can see, the enemies have respawned, but we're not going to worry about them. Now, in order to get the stuff along the top, we're going to need the help of the cannon. Be careful not to overshoot yourself off the ledge. Now to get on the swinging platforms, be careful not to fall. Here we find a pair of pants if you need to recover. Watch out for the rolling platform. Here we see another swinging platform. As soon as you jump on, jump off, because the first time you're on it, it will automatically throw you off for some reason. The second time, you usually have no problems whatsoever. Now don't worry about the jellyfish below, we will be getting it on our way back down. Here we see another cannon, let's go ahead and use it. Above the letter tile, we see a target. That is where you want to aim. This completes to the tippy top of the big top. Now we can begin making our way down. Be careful not to forget about the jellyfish that I mentioned before. This pretty much completes Chum World, except for a few tasks that we can't complete yet. Let's go ahead and save our game. This is the end of Level 5 Chum World Part 1.